that have been signed. If you haven't signed it yet, if you can do so, and then give it to Jessica, who's in the best walking around, that would be great. So I want to introduce Emily Donato, who is a Maybelline ambassador. She's also a certified yoga instructor and health coach, and she will be leading us in a fabulous flow yoga hip hop class. And we're going to start off with a little Q&A for about 15 minutes. So I have a list of questions to ask Emily, but I would love to open the floor to everyone in the room to also ask some questions. Okay? So if anybody has any questions to start, start. Yeah, go ahead.
So what is your yoga routine?
So I probably, on a good week, I'll practice 2 to 3 times a week. I practice at a studio in New York called Y7, and they do all hip-hop yoga. But sometimes, you know, if I'm traveling and stuff like that, or if it's a busier week, I'll roll out my mat and do like 15 minutes in the morning at home, or if I'm tired or sore or traveling, just do like 15, 20 minutes of like just moving around and doing what feels good in the moment. So it's kind of like whatever I can get in, but I love to do it like 2 to 3 times a week if I could. Yeah.
And how long are the sessions?
Oh, if I'm doing it, practicing at Y7, each session's an hour, but if I'm by myself in my apartment, it's like 15, 20 minutes. Nothing crazy. Yeah.
And when do you typically practice?
I prefer the mornings, yeah, because I feel like it really sets you up right for sets me up right for the day, and you feel really centered and grounded and really positive. It's a really great way to start, so that's how I feel. Yeah.
So tell us about your Maybelline experience and becoming a spokesperson for the first time. What was that like?
So I guess I found out that I was going to be a Maybelline spokesmodel when I was 17 in 2008. So I've been with the brand for a couple of years now. But yeah, it was really exciting. I grew up with the brand. It's so iconic, and I was really young. I was a junior in high school. I was getting ready to go to like my junior prom. Really normal, but also really not normal, because I got signed with Maybelline. It's such a big brand. It was really exciting. It was really terrifying. It was awesome, and now I've been with them for a couple of years now, and it's just such a great brand to be with, and so, yeah. Yeah.
So can you tell us a couple memorable moments with Maybelline, maybe some trips you've been on, some memorable campaigns?
Yeah, well, I've been like all over the world with Maybelline. They shoot campaigns and commercials all over the world. I've been to Bangkok, Argentina, China, all over New York. We've shot, I feel like, in every corner of New York City for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure my favorite memory is probably my first commercial, because I was so nervous and it was so exciting and terrifying at the same time. And then we've definitely shot in some really iconic, cool places in New York, on the Brooklyn Bridge, and, you know, all stuff like that. So I guess just the shoots in general are great. Yeah.
And tell us about your makeup routine. What do you do on an everyday basis, and what do you do to get really glam?
Well, I never really got really glam on my own, because I have the pros in the back who help me with that. I'm not good at doing my own hair and makeup. But for the most part, I'll usually just do like concealer under the eyes, a little bit of powder, foundation, some blush, mascara, maybe fill in my brows, but I'm not even good at that part. That part's not easy. And that's kind of it. I keep it pretty basic for my day-to-day routine.
Does anyone have any other questions, or should I just go?
What are your favorite Maybelline products?
I feel like right now my favorite is the new mascara they have right now, Big Shot. Yeah, that one's really good, and it's part of the Colossal brand, so I always like all the Colossal products. I love Brow Drama. It's like I call it like mascara for your eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, because I'm not good at filling in my eyebrows, just kind of skim over what you already have. And I love the Fit Me foundations. I always use those. They're really good. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
What about lipstick?
Lipstick, I feel like I love all the Color Sensational, like they have so many. That was the first campaign I actually did for Maybelline, so I love Color Sensational and a lot of their nudes and sort of pink, more natural tones. Yeah.
Hi, Emily. How do you take care of your skin?
I think what's most important is to drink a ton of water, and also making sure you eat a lot of vegetables, eat healthy. Getting enough sleep is really important for skin, and I feel like also making sure to take off all your makeup at night and finding a moisturizer that works well for your skin and stuff like that's really good too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Do you ever do your own eyeliner?
I'm so bad at that. No, like I used to do it by myself in high school, but it would literally just be like the goth, like black inside, black on top. But I stopped doing that once I saw how that wasn't the most. But no, I don't do it much on my
But
own.
if you did, would
Yeah.
it be like gel, powder, or like the liquid?
I think
Which
the
one would be-
I think the liquid, just because you can get a really good wing with the liquid. I always think that looks really good. So yeah,
That's good.
probably a liquid liner.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the hardest one, I think.
Yeah, that's why I can't do it. I need someone else to do it for me. Yeah.
Anyone else?
How long have you been a yogi?
I started practicing when I was 17, and I'm almost 26 now, so like 8 or 9 years. Yeah. Cool.
Are there any things that you like to eat before class, after class? What kind of water do you drink? Like high alkaline?
Oh
anything
no.
special?
Like, oh no, maybe I should. No, I just drink regular tap water
Yeah.
for sure. But before class, because I usually practice in the mornings, I don't usually eat before I do yoga, because sometimes you're twisting and upside down and can be a little not great on a full stomach, but I'll eat afterwards, and depending on what time it is, you know, like have a shake or a green juice or something like that to replenish. Yeah.
Are there any ways that you take care of yourself to relax and get back to?
Yeah, I mean, I think yoga is a really like self-care thing. Definitely meditation, but I tend to reach towards that when I'm already past the brink of stress and I'm just like desperate. But meditation's really great. Or I guess, you know, getting a massage, going to the spa, or just getting out of the city is always a really great way to like de-stress, because this can be a really hectic place. So I'm from upstate New York, so I'll just go upstate or something like that and just sort of be outside, away from craziness or your phone and stuff like that. Yeah.
We heard you just recently got engaged.
That's right.
It's very
Yeah.
exciting. We heard he might be here.
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations on behalf
Thank
of all of us.
you. Thank you. He's going to be my best student.
Do you guys work out together? Yeah?
We do, yeah. I practice, he actually helps me a lot with, when I was getting certified in yoga, I would make him, let me practice on him all the time. And we work out all the time in New York, spinning, or go to Equinox, or go for a run. And we love doing like stuff outside together, skiing, mountain bike riding, like you name it, we kind of get into it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What are the strangest wellness crazes that you've tried lately? Anything that you've done together? Or what she's forced you to do?
Yeah, I feel like I've literally tried every single workout and every single dietary theory. Like I've done veganism, paleo, low carb, high carb. Like I did the weird lemonade diet. I've done all of those things at some point or another. But I think at the end of the day, the thing that works the best is just finding balance. Everyone's like striving for just like figuring out what works for you. None of those extreme things tend to work out.
Especially in a place like New York.
No,
It's good to...
it doesn't work. It's fun to experiment. You gotta figure out what works.
What are the things that keep you motivated when you want to do some exercise and keep yourself going?
I feel like staying motivated is definitely a challenge, and I have some days that are easier than others, but I feel like as long as I focus on how good I'll feel after I work out or after I practice yoga, and the mornings that are hard, I'm always just motivating myself. Like the faster I get to the gym and the faster I start, or the faster I just put on my sneakers and get out the door, the faster it's all going to be over and I'll feel a million times better. So I feel like if I use it as a tool for feeling better mentally, emotionally, and physically, I tend to get more motivated, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Are there any yoga poses that you particularly love, that you gravitate towards?
I always love doing a supine twist, which is when you're on your back and your legs are facing one way and your torso is facing another. It's a really good like detoxifying pose, really good for kind of rinsing out the organs, and it just feels so good. It's something you don't really do on your own, like naturally throughout the day. So I guess nothing you do in yoga is like normal, but yeah.
Are there any that are a challenge? Are you like working towards a headstand? Or...
Yeah, I mean, I would love to do like a headstand or a forearm stand, but I'm like, it's hard to go like upside down for sure. But it's definitely something I'm working towards, and it's always I'm always happy to have things that I have to look forward to work towards. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a master, then
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any questions that they want to ask? No. Are there any things that you pack in your travel bag that are must-have when you're traveling for shoots, or
Like food and stuff.
food, wellness things?
Yeah.
Makeup?
Yeah, I always definitely carry like some sort of snack is always good. Nuts or a healthy bar or an apple or an avocado. Like sometimes I just carry an avocado in my bag and I just eat that, which is, he thinks it's weird. I don't think it's weird because
Like
I love it. I just eat it straight out of the thing, like, because it's like awesome, keeps you so satiated when traveling and stuff. And water and something to, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
We're learning so much about you.
I know. I think I'm a freak, but.
Are there any things that you don't eat, or you like no dairy or?
No, not really.
No.
I feel like anytime I say I'm not allowed to eat something, it's all I want to
That's what
eat.
you want.
So I tend not to restrict too much, but I definitely try to lean more towards eating like healthy proteins, greens, and stuff like that.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
All of us working so
Yeah.
hard. So we're in Fashion Week right now. Are there any fashion trends that you're looking towards that you've seen on the runway that you're like, I need to have that?
I haven't seen anything yet. I need to like keep up with the shows, but I am always looking forward to see like what designers come up with and stuff like that. But I haven't seen anything yet. But I'll definitely probably see one or check it out. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your like travel outfit? I know that's a big. People always want to know.
Well, I'm either like this, like in yoga clothes, or I'm in like, I have these like pajama jeans that I always wear, which look like jeans, but they're sweatpants, and I'll wear those. Or just something just somewhat look put together in a t-shirt or a sweater and like sneakers. Nothing crazy. I'm pretty lucky.
How are we on time? Just checking in.
We're good.
A few more minutes, or? Yeah. Okay. Great.
Questions? Maybe like 2 more questions.
Yeah, I'll ask 2 more questions unless there's 2 questions that. Yeah. Go ahead.
So everyone has a guilty pleasure. Which one's yours?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
What about sweet?
Sweets? Oh yeah, I mean I love sweets. I love chocolate, ice cream. Yeah, definitely. Love sweets. Yeah. Yeah.
One more question from the group? Anyone? One last question? Okay, I'll ask the final question. What is your like fashion must-have? Always, you need to have this piece in your wardrobe.
I'd say like a statement leather jacket is always really good to have. Or like not even a statement, just a really good leather jacket to kind of throw on top of anything is always a good thing to have. Yeah.
Cool. So thank you guys so
Awesome.
much. We're gonna do photos now with the group.
Okay.
So what we'll do is, I think you're basically all grouped according to country. Is that right? Yes. So Emily's gonna move around the room, and we're gonna take a group shot. So if you guys can help me coordinate.
Yeah.
Who's from where.
Do you want to start?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I can take a picture for you.
Yeah. I'm actually with the Spain group.
Yeah. Should we want to get all together?
Yeah. I'll go the other way so the